Hello, welcome to my channel, Soul Horizons Tarot. I'm going to be doing a 2023 reading for the sign of Cancer. We're going to start with December of this year and go all the way into November of next year. Keep in mind this is a collective reading, so if it does not sound familiar, if it does not fit your situation, then it is not your story. With that being said, if it does resonate for you, or obviously because we're looking in the months ahead, some of you won't know, but feel free to like, share, subscribe, and or leave a comment. So I've already shuffled. I'm going to cut the deck and then we'll get started. I suppose I should start my timer. Alright, so the bottom is going to be the overall. Okay. June and July, as well as April, may be big months for you, as well as November. I only say that because we have majors there. No, the minor arcanas are like the court cards and the ace through tens. Those are like the little day-to-day things that are happening, whereas the majors can represent big shifts in the energy. Alright, I'm also going to split this deck. Alright, and I'm going to lay these face down. This way we kind of read them together. And I'm not going to do as many clarifiers because Aquarius, I almost ran out of time with Aquarius. My camera was literally flashing on the 0%. But let's get this started with December. So this will be the main theme, energy, or situation going on for the month of December. It may bleed in from November, but this is for December. Okay, so for some of you this comes down to a choice, trying to prioritize something. I should have kept that one. The Two of Pentacles is about weighing risks, weighing something, whether it's priorities or there's a lack of balance, there's imbalance somewhere in your life, something that needs to come to an end, or a decision that needs to be made about your future, about money. Of course, these cards will tell us more. So with that, we have clarifying that we have the Ace of Cups. So for some of you, this could be a decision about a relationship, an offer that comes in, like a love offer. It could be new because aces do usually represent new. Some of you may be weighing the risks and benefits of that. Some of you may be trying to balance out some kind of connection, romantic or otherwise. It could be friends, family, business. But we're going to see what else we have come out here. I'll probably end up clarifying that Ace of Cups just to see. Tell me one more. Tell me one more with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Pentacles for Cancer in the month of December of 2022. What's going on with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Pentacles? Alright. Same card that flipped the first time. That is definitely your card. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy there. So yeah, it's about looking into something, collecting more information, asking more questions, seeking clarity, or the need to seek clarity. It all starts with this Ace of Cups, so I do want to clarify that and see what's going on with the Ace of Cups there for you. Now, this could also be someone looking into you, asking questions about you, but I think this is you looking into something that would help possibly balance something, prioritize something, or make some kind of decisions when it comes to money, but also possibly a connection. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Why is that here? What does it represent for Cancer for the this month of December, please? Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Why is that here? What does it represent? Ooh, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we have the Tower card coming out here with the Page of Pentacles, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, some kind of major shift, major change, possibly an ending, but it doesn't feel like an ending as much as it feels like something is in the air. It's almost like there's a tenseness here. Like when the air becomes charged, your energy may be charged for the month of December, like not knowing where that energy is coming from. But there's like this, I won't say daunting, but it could sometimes, feel daunting. Any more information on about what is the choice? It could be a love offer that's unexpected or something coming out of the blue. What is this choice about with the Two of Pentacles? There is a need to look deeper, find out more information, possibly about what's the choice about here? What's this about with the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Swords? Anything else with the Two of Pentacles and Page of Swords, please? 1, 2, and 3. Knight of Swords. Yeah, just a lot of... There could be communication. It does feel kind of like I said, charged. There's an energy of something being charged here. It could be about some of you like looking into possibly a new career or a new direction in your career, in your current career. It could have to do with family finances and or possibly a love offer, but this... Let's see if we can't get some of these in this. There's also an urgency too with the Knight of Swords. Again, another air sign, possibly Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's an urgency to make a decision. Tell me about that Two of Pentacles. Why is that here? No, I'm not doing this. I did have one come out, but I'm going to put it up because I hadn't asked yet. For some of you, a change for the better. Okay, so some kind of change. An energy of change surrounding you. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Why is it here? What does it represent for Cancer, please? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? What are we weighing? Yeah. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So that's what, I think that's what is needed, is necessary. But the energy of the Knight of Swords, he just wants to attack the problem. The Knight of Swords can be very impulsive, hasty, especially with how he communicates. He always delivers the truth or searches for the truth, but it's in a very, it's kind of the opposite of this fox energy where we wait and observe and we're very cunning. I mean, the Knight of Swords can be cunning, but with the Two of Pentacles, it's asking you to be resourceful, be practical, be shrewd with whatever this choice is that you're facing, or this need to prioritize something because of some kind of change. And I would think that it's pretty significant there with the Tower showing up. Alright, let's look at the Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Ace of Cups here, please. Compliments from an admirer. Okay. So this is some kind of, either you're developing feelings, early stages of feelings towards someone, or you are the recipient of some kind of message, offer, or expression here. With that Tower card, it could be that it's unexpected, but I do think that there's, again, I get that energy of urgency, feeling charged, tense. Tell me about that Page of Swords. Tell me about that Page of Swords, please, for Cancer for the month of December. Tell me about that Page of Swords, please. Why is it here? What does it represent? Okay. Okay, so Candle, you will be shown the way. Okay, so there could be some information that you get regarding this, or regarding whatever this is you're juggling here. You may receive or learn some information, or need to seek out information that will show you, it will illuminate what you need to see. And then we have Hammock coming out with taking a vacation physically or mentally. Because they are two sword cards, I would say that that's mentally, a mental kind of period of strategy. And also possibly with the Page of Swords, that is the detective of tarot. So again, seeking out, trying to find out more, collecting information, asking questions regarding this choice, and possibly very, very strong sense of a love offer coming in, or feelings developing. With that Page of Pentacles, it could be with an earth sign, or it could be, like I said, the very beginning stages of a new type of connection. Now, so for some of you, it might not be a romantic connection, it could be a business partnership. But we're going to move on to January. So the main theme of January is the Three of Cups. So for some of you, this very well may lead to a new friendship, a new relationship, possibly even a reunion of sorts happening. Whether that's reconciliation, or like a family reunion, or, you know, going out more, getting together, socializing more with that Three of Cups. Clarifying that we have the Nine of Wands. This is a need, or a feeling that you need to protect yourself. So you could be a little bit skeptical, a little bit defensive when it comes to this Three of Cups. Whether that's a new person you are connecting with, or an old person. Alright, so let's get some more information on that. One more. I almost get this from here to here. It's almost like you're very guarded at this time, and you're trying to make sure that whoever comes into your circle is someone that you can trust. Tell me about that Nine of Wands and the Three of Cups. That Tower can represent an upsetting upheaval, or destruction, or end to something as well. But it didn't feel like that with that Ace of Cups. It just felt like the urgency behind that Ace of Cups. Tell me one more, please, with the Nine of Wands and the Three of Cups for Cancer for this month of January 2023. What's going on there for them with the Nine of Wands? Alright, we're going to do 3 shuffles. That's 1, 2, I don't like it. 1, oh, there we go. 2, 3. Alright, 10 of Pentacles coming out, and the third shuffle was the 8 of Pentacles. So some of you could be like wanting to keep your circle very tight, very kind of closed to others. You might not be open or receptive for newcomers or strangers or change. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, this could be a family business or a business that you run from home. It doesn't have to be, it can just talk about a well-established business that you've worked hard for or that you are working hard towards. For some of you, this could even be about working hard so that you can take over a family business. Maybe you work with close friends, like all your co-workers or people you love and trust, or maybe even work with family. But with that Nine of Wands, it does look like you're trying to protect that. You're very protective of that inner circle. Tell me about that Nine of Wands. Why is that here? Why is the Nine of Wands here for Cancer for the month of January? Yeah, skeptical of new energy, new people. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, possibly. Yeah, it's like whoever or whatever approaches you has to like kind of ease their way in. There could be, with this Ace of Cups, somebody trying to like get you to warm up to them, or like introduce themselves into the fold. Alright, tell me about that Three of Cups. Tell me about the Three of Cups, please. Why is that here? What does it represent? For Cancer, for the sign of for the month of, okay. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Alright, so the first one to come out was a Seahorse, Family Matters. We also have Dark Man, so dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Some of you may be a man with those features, or some of you may be dealing with a man with those features. We also have four-leaf clover, great good fortune, and Scissors, disappointment in some affair. I feel like that might be why you have your guard up here with the 9, the protective energy, is because you, your family, or those you consider your family, have had a lot of good fortune, and you don't want anything to take away from that. Alright, we're going to look at this Nine of Wands. Why is that here? Why is that here for Cancer? Why is the Nine of Wands here, please? For some of you, you could feel too that you've been kind of an outcast from your family. And you're trying to slowly repair some of the damage that was done. You're trying to get closer to your family, but I think it's the other way around. You have a very tight-knit group. Tell me about that Nine of Wands. Why is that here for Cancer for this month of January? Tell me about that Nine of Wands. Okay. Okay, so what we have here, dogs, getting together with friends, which is exactly what that Three of Cups is. And then you have Beau, you are highly thought of. For some of you, this could be a friend that you are reuniting with, reconnecting with. For some of you, this could be a friend that has more than just, they feel, more, they have more romantic feelings towards you, or you do them. But maybe you or they are too afraid to say it. Look at this Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, please, for January. Right. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So you're being asked to use your intuition Follow your gut instincts when it comes to making changes. That was back here. Your changes are following you into January. Anything else for that Ten of Pentacles? Alright. Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. Okay, so for some of you, you may be battling someone over an inheritance as well. Like you're trying to, this sounds really bad, but you're trying to put yourself in the light that like, I don't know how to phrase this without it sounding terrible. Like you're taking care of your family business so that you will be assured the position that you inherit the business. But for others of you, you already have that established. Maybe some of you are afraid of your friends because maybe you fear that they're only around you because of your good fortune. Like monetarily, they're there as a friend. Because of your position, your wealth, like fair weather friends, kind of. That whether or not that's true, that might be a fear that you have, because you do have that Nine of Wands, that guarded, defensive, protective energy. All right, so we're going to move on to February. So the main energy there is the Four of Swords. This is kind of isolating. Spending some time alone in order, like mentally shutting down, not in a bad way, but usually in a healthy way, in order to process things, in order to self-reflect, in order to get some peace, calm, and recharge. For some of you, you might be taking like a vacation or a mental vacation, like taking a mental health day. But obviously this is the energy for February. So February might be the month where you kind of internalize. You go within, you isolate. Clarifying that we have the King of Wands. So that's Aries, Leo, Sag. So the King of Wands, he's a leader, so he does a lot. He's all about action. So if you were in this mode back here, you may need time in February to kind of recharge, regroup, take a rest. But you could also be dealing with a fire sign, possibly. Tell me one more with the King of Wands and the Four of Swords, please. For Cancer for the month of February 2023. Tell me one more with the King of Wands and the Four of Swords. What's going on here for Cancer in the month, okay? Ooh, Five of Swords. Okay, for some of you, you're trying to remove yourself from situations that are bringing up conflict. Now, this could be conflict within yourself or external conflict, maybe fights, arguments, disagreements. But with the Four of Swords here, you're trying to like isolate or remove yourself from that. You're not trying to be involved. The King of Wands can be someone that's very hard-headed, stubborn, a little bit what is that word? Not antagonistic. That's a word for it, but it's not the right word. Combative. So I do want to clarify that King of Wands, see what's going on. Who or what is this King of Wands about? Clarify the King of Wands, please, for Cancer for the month of February. It could be, too, that like you're getting a lot of requests from everyone, and it's kind of like sapping you of your energy here. You're having to do a lot. But let's see. Who or what is that King of Wands here for Cancer? Why is that here? What does it represent? Tell me about that King of Wands, please. One. Oh. That's 1, 2, and 30. Nothing came out. Okay, Moon. Okay, so with the King of Wands and the Moon, it kind of feels like you're fighting an internal battle. Then this is stuff that you internalize and you don't, or at least in the month of February, you're kind of trying to handle it all yourself. Let's see what that Five of Swords is about. Clarify that Five of Swords. Why is that here? What does it represent? For Cancer for the month of February. What is that Five of Swords about? One, two. Okay, 3. So this came out in the reverse. The Temperance. It's the Alchemist in that card. And the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's... I think you're tired of also, potentially, especially back here, if you're dealing with a lot of people, you're kind of tired of being the mediator, or you have been completely sapped of your will to deal with whatever is going on around you. Let's look at that Four of Swords. Tell me about the Four of Swords, please. Why is that here? What does it represent? For Cancer for the month of February. What's going on with this Four of Swords, please? Why is that here? Okay. So the first one that came out was Grasshopper. Situation in the balance that requires careful handling. Okay, so that's the theme here. There's a situation in the balance, which was all the way back here in December, which that Two of Pentacles, which is the situation that needs balance. But it's following you all the way into the month of February. Here, with the Four of Swords, you're exhausted by it. Right? You're spent. And then we have Throne coming out underneath that with a position of authority. I think there's a lot being asked of you with this King of Wands. You're having to take on the role of the King of Wands, which is very action-oriented. It's get things done. Do it now, not yesterday. I think a lot of things have been neglected here with the Moon showing up. And that's why it pushes you. It could even be like you hit a wall here. You start suffering physically, mentally, because of the strain or the responsibility here. Like you do have a position of authority, but at the same time, it's, to be a king, you have to deal with a lot of people. All right, let's look at the King of Wands. Why is that here? What does it represent? Oh, no. Okay, Casket came out. I'm not sure how it applies, but it says someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. And that's what she's doing basically in this card, is like she's laying down, and it's always, in traditional tarot, it's like a person laying down in a tomb almost. So it could completely wipe you out energetically, mentally, the build up to this at least. Tell me about that King of Wands. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. It's just a burnout. You hit a burnout in February, and it's probably didn't start in December. It's probably been going on for a while, because we have increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals, and hills, obstacles to overcome. So you had to put your big boy boots on, basically, even if you're a woman, and you had to take care of things. But now, as we go into February, this has drained you, mentally, physically, emotionally, possibly. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Why is that here? For... Okay, this might be internal conflict. Oh dear. It could be both internal and external. I say it could be internal because we had tortoise first. Well, first actually we had marriage. Some of you, it might apply in the marriage that you're exhausted. Maybe you've had to take more responsibility in a marriage, but tortoise. Slowly but surely getting ahead. And I know there's a story about grasshopper and tortoise. I know there's one about hare and rabbit, or hare and turtle. But I'm pretty sure there's, you might want to look that up, if there's a story, a short little, what do you call that? Not parable, but anyway, I think you're taking it hard on yourself as well, that you're not getting things done, things are not being achieved in the way that you wanted. Right after that we have ladder, climbing towards success. Okay, you've had to fight your way here, you're exhausted, but you feel like you can't let up. The pressure is on. It might be outside pressure, it might be pressure that you put on yourself. And then we also have bear, danger, especially in money matters. So there could be a fear here of losing your position or losing, falling behind when financially, that kind of, goads you, that drives you to push yourself so hard. We have Sagittarius energy. We also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Aries, Leo, Sag, strong Leo, Sagittarius, I say Libra, but could be any air sign as well as Cancer, possibly Pisces. Moving on. Did I put that in the upright? No, I didn't. Yeah, there's like an energy where we had urgency here and that static electricity feeling, like right before lightning hits, kind of, I lost the word, but here we're hitting like a little bit of a mental block almost, or a physical block even possibly. Alright, so looking at March. I wasn't supposed to do that. Your main energy is the Two of Wands. So standing at a crossroads, it's time to make a decision, it's time to act. So where we were sitting and trying to relax here, we know that it's time to get back to it with the Two of Wands. We haven't taken action yet, but we're standing at that crossroads. We're standing at that split in the path. It's more of a looking towards the future, but which way do we go? Which choice do we make? Which action do we take? With the Empress, this could be about business, this could be about a mother, you could be a mother. If not a mother, it could be a mother type figure, but this very well could be about a business. It's also Taurus, Libra energy. It could be about getting back into the swing of things, taking up that mantle again, but this time you come back a little bit stronger because you did have that period of like, you could be literally, you've worked yourself into a sickness or illness, possibly with that Four of Swords. Like it really does take it out of you. You have to slow down your efforts in February. You're forced to slow your efforts. And then March, we're back into the push. So we're going to look at this. Tell me more with the Empress and the Two of Wands for Cancer in the month of March. March 2023, please. Tell me more about that Empress and the Two of Wands. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, it does feel like it's business. Possibly business from home. Business that you started from the ground up. Maybe you're getting back to work after, working from home, being a stay-at-home parent or mom. I say mom just because that is a female, but maybe a father had to be that role where we take care of the children. But regardless, we're trying to get back into the swing of things. Whatever respite or rest we had here, we're faced with the decision to get out of that. Oh, yeah, I'll look at the choice. What's that choice about? How do we want to proceed from here? Possibly. What's that Two of Wands about? Clarify the Two of Wands for... Okay, yeah. Seven of Cups. There could be a lot of different directions you could go. You could have a lot of different options. Things are cloudy. There's not a lot of clarity or confusing, or there's too much to choose from. So it's almost back to that energy that you had up here with the Two of Pentacles, but now we're at the Two of Wands. We're ready to take action. We know it is time to take action. We're not 100% clear, but we know the direction that we want to go. We want to be abundant. We want to be independent, or especially financially independent. Alright, tell me about that Two of Wands for Cancer. Okay, yeah, some of you could be getting back into the swing of things after a short journey, a short trip, a vacation, a horse. Pay attention to the pictures as well. That might be significant to you, especially. So tell me about the Two of Wands. Why is that here? What does it represent for Cancer for the month of March, please? Okay. We have Dolphin. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. So something could be coming up in the month of March based on what you were doing back here. What you've been seeding is now coming to you, and you have to make some kind of choice on maybe if you want to accept the offer or if you want to move in a different direction. If this, for some of you, travel could be involved, but I don't think so. These are kind of stationary cards to me, other than maybe the Two of Wands. Tell me about that Empress. Why is that here? What does it represent? Tell me about the Empress, please. It's funny because the Nine of Pentacles is actually the minor arcana to the Empress. She is working towards becoming her. Alright, so we had carriage. Oh, a journey, either physical or mental. So that's kind of clarifying that maybe some of you are coming back from a trip, or maybe you have to take a trip in order to take your business further. Maybe, you know, you're going global, or you're expanding in some way, or maybe you have to take classes or attend seminars. Or maybe some of you, it's literally like you lost some time and you're having to make it up, getting back into the swing of things. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles, please. Why is that here? Tell me about that Nine of Pentacles for Cancer, please. Alright, what came out here? Ant. Work, achievement, and success. That's what the Nine of Pentacles does. She's hard at work, building towards her Empress status. Okay, usually it's pretty much there at the 9. Feeling comfortable. I think this is a good month for you, for the most part. There is some kind of direction, new direction possibly, but you could have many different options, many different offers. But it does look like you're pretty comfortable in the month of March, for the most part. Give me 1 second. Alright. Okay. I think I'm making slightly better time than last time. I don't know. Okay. So moving on to the month of May. No. Sorry, April. So your overall energy here is Judgment. So that's Scorpio energy. You know, the choice card back here standing at the crossroad, the Judgment could be the making of that decision. The making a judgment call. Okay, and it's a pretty significant one with the major arcana showing up here. This could be life-changing, or it could alter your path in a significant way. With that, we have the Six of Pentacles. What you want to give to. Making a decision and what you want to pour into, basically. Where do you want to share your time, energy, money, resources? Making a decision based on receiving fair payment, receiving fair, having your energy reciprocated. For some of you, this could like be a decision to join a charity or volunteer for something. Tell me one more with the Six of Pentacles and Judgment for Cancer in the month of April. Tell me one more with the Six of Pentacles and Judgment. One more with the Six of Pentacles and Judgment, please. One, two, okay, three. So we have the Ace of Cups come out again. Now this could go all the way back to December, when you had the Ace of Cups come in with the Two of Pentacles. Now we are making that final call, that final decision on the Ace of Cups. For some of you, this could be a new situation, brand new, separate from that. But we're going to see. I'm going to clarify. For some of you, you could decide to reconcile with someone here, give something a second chance, or finalize it, make it final. Make an ending final. Possibly because of reciprocation or the lack of it, things being fair or not fair. Tell me about the Ace of Cups, please. Why is that here? What does it represent? Why is that here? What does it represent for Cancer in the month of April, please? One, two, and three. Ooh. Alright, we had Justice come out in the reverse. Okay, making a decision based on something not being fair. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so someone could have cheated you out of something. Someone could have taken you for advantage, or taking advantage of your kindness, your love, your time, your energy, possibly your money. Because with this is Libra energy. With this in the reverse, this means things were not fair. Things were unbalanced. It very well could have to do with work or the investment of your time. Some of you could be making a decision that this Ace of Cups is not, even without having experienced it, you've made the judgment call that it isn't worth your time, that it is not worth your energy, and you do not want to pour into it. Okay. Tell me about Judgment. I don't know which one they want me to take. The rainbow came out. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So once you make this decision, it kind of lightens the load a little bit here. Tell me, it makes things fair again. Tell me about the Judgment card, please. Tell me about Judgment. Why is that here? What does it represent for Cancer in the month of April? Alright, thank you. Alright, we have Hammock. Taking a vacation, physically or mentally. So you had that earlier. And then Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Okay, that makes sense. So for some of you, you needed this time to make a particular decision that had to do with either your money, your time, your resources, your investment. Let's just call it your investment. You needed time to make some kind of decision. Here in the month of April, we arrived to a decision. I think for the majority of people that are watching this, this will be a decision not to invest based on our estimation that it would be unfair or it was unfair. Things were not, justice was not on your side on this, or it wouldn't be on your side, or possibly you could be worried about the other party, whether that's a person. Like, I don't have time to invest in this, I'm sorry. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles, please. Why is that here? What does it represent? Okay, oh, crib came out again. So this was here. For some of you, this is about your children. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. For some of you, this is about a child. Maybe some of you decide to work or stay at home because you don't want to leave your children. It could be the opposite. Maybe you're finally leaving home because now it's time. You've taken your time away from work. After the birth of your child, you've had your rest, and you're coming back to the workforce. Others of you, this could be the birth of an enterprise. So something that you started, before is now coming to some kind of finalization. Tell me about this Ace of Cups, please. Tell me about the Ace of Cups for Cancer. Yeah, and the Ace of Cups can sometimes talk about conception. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Why is it here? What does it represent, please? Dang it. Give me one. That's funny. Look at this. I'm not even going to touch it or move it. That's how it came out. The scales in the reverse. Justice scales in the reverse. So keep your life in balance. So things in your life were unbalanced. I think you're making a decision based on that. It could be for some of you this is a court case that does not go in your favor, and you're going to have to work harder. For some of you this could be child support issues or custody issues if you do have kids. If not, it could just be unfairness around something that you tried to start business-wise. Maybe somebody, kept you, didn't pay you correctly, or they cheated you out of your benefits. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Anything else about the Ace? You came out earlier. One, please. Just one. Where's that chain again? Honor and respect will come to you. Okay, so maybe for some of you, maybe you lose a court situation or something that was unfair, but even though it's a loss, you also gain honor and respect. Like maybe it's because you kept your integrity, you didn't fight unfair, you didn't try to cheat the system, you upheld your morals, you were ethical about it, and because of that, even though you might lose this, or you might not get a good outcome on it, based on the decision that you make, it might feel like a loss, but you gain something instead. Alright, so moving on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is the last one I'm doing with that deck. Alright, so the theme of May, we have the Knight of Cups. It could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That is water sign, so could be you. Extending your energy outwards or receiving some kind of emotional message or something, you expressing your feelings or you being on the receiving end of someone expressing their feelings. But it could be taking our emotional energy outward. We have the Ace of Wands, so we have a new beginning here, a new passionate start. Okay, so that's taking this decision and moving with it. You could be very creative at this time, and a spark of creativity, feeling inspired. But for some of you, this, I don't Oh, look. Tell me one more. That Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I had the Four of Wands come out. Tell me one more. The Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups, please. No, that's way too many. Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups for Cancer for the month of May 2023, please. 1, 2, 3. It really does feel like journeying outward, away from the safety, comfort zone here. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, some of you may be going in a whole new direction for you. Tell me about that Ace of Wands. Why is that here? What does it represent? I can see what that was. But Six of Swords. Yeah, some of you may be traveling. Tell me about that Ace of Wands. Why is it here? What does it represent? Why is it here? What does it represent? Something tried to come out. Didn't quite make it though. Ace of Wands for Cancer. Month of April. No, we're on May. May 2023. Tell me about 1, 2, and 3. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh wait. No, it is the Wheel of Fortune twice. Wow. Wow. I don't know why, but the idea of a clock. Who is it that makes really good clocks? Is it Sweden? Swish. So the Swiss. I like master clockmakers. Perfectly timed. Everything is perfectly timed here. It's like the cogs in a wheel just meshing perfectly. Everything is moving and nothing is getting in the way of this energy. Now, for some of you, this could be a new love interest, a new passionate beginning when it comes to romantic interest. But I find it very interesting that the Wheel of Fortune comes out twice. So really lucky, really fortuitous, really fortunate. Tell me about that Knight of Cups. Anything about that Knight? I think this is you. A really good month for you here in May. Really positive energy. Everything is aligning just right. I didn't want to do all these clarifiers, but I can't help myself. 2 and 3. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's you getting out of your comfort zone. It's you going in a new direction. Where you were at the Four of Swords back here, you're now like, it's not as fiery and energetic as it's more flowing, outward flowing. We're, no, okay. Tell me about that Knight of Cups for Cancer for this month of May. Clarify that Knight, okay? Okay. We have fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Keep in mind this doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. Either you could be this fair man or you could be dealing with one. I don't really keep those, but we also had flying bird, news is on the way, so receiving news. Maybe you're giving the news. Oh, and lily, spiritual love. So for some of you this very well could be a new romantic interest. A new passionate beginning with a romantic partner, or the potential of that anyway. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. It's almost like it would have never happened had you not made this call back here with the Judgment. So I think it's almost dependent on what choice you make in the month of April. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. Why is it here? What does it represent? For Cancer. Alright, we had bell, an announcement, so more about that news, some kind of announcement. For some of you, this could be a wedding announcement, or a proposal, or announcement that we're pregnant, or an announcement that we're dating. Somebody could make a big show of expressing their interest with you. Tell me about that Ace of Wands. Tell me about, okay. I, psychic ability, trust your intuition. Now there's something that with that eye that goes along with these Wheel of Fortune cards. It's like you have to keep your eye out. It's almost like once you make this call back here with the Judgment, things are going to start going right for you. And that's when you're supposed to take comfort in the fact that you made the right decision. You made the right call. Alright, tell me about that Four of Wands. Some of you, like I said, though, could be moving. But tell me about that Four of Wands. It did feel like, yeah, for some of you, it could literally be a wedding announcement. Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. That could be this person back, this situation back here where things were unfair, and that's what you're stepping out of. Now, if you had a connection, what was a stable, steady connection, back here, because you moved away from it, you're moving towards a new beginning with someone else, with more of a spiritual connection with someone. But also, something about the feather, you know, when birds, well, that's dumb. Birds leave feathers behind, so maybe it's almost like a breadcrumb, but not breadcrumbing in the way that somebody breadcrumbs you. It's like leaving you a trail. You're following the trail. Anything else about that Four of Wands? Okay. I need to move it, move it, move it. Barking dog. Advice from a friend. Maybe you got bad advice from a friend, because we did have someone you know is undependable and insincere. Maybe you got some undependable or insincere advice from a friend. Or maybe a friend is helping you because of this, leading you, almost like scaring you out of the safety of your nest. Yeah, but it's very much like something taking flight, you taking flight, you leaving behind what you know to go towards what you don't know in the month of May. Very good energy there. Very good month, I feel like, for you in May. Moving on to June. Alright, main energy there is justice again. We had justice back here in the reverse. Libra energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We're switching it up. Oh, what am I doing? I haven't even. So, justice, something being fair. Okay. Okay. So you had the Four of Wands back here in May. In June, we have the Four of Wands with justice. So maybe a more balanced situation that is more secure, is more stable, is more solid. Could be if you're having some kind of legal battle over a home or something that created stability for you. This could even be a marriage. For some of you, you may be getting married in May, and here in June, it's like official. Tell me one more with this Four, but it could have to do with a home. Tell me one more with the Four of Wands and justice, please. For Cancer for the month of June 2023. Tell me one more with the Four of Wands and justice, please. 5 of Cups. Okay, so we are mourning something that was lost. Maybe it hits you a little hard this month in June, what was left behind. Because the Five of Cups can talk about sorrow, loss. Maybe you're mourning the fact that justice does not go in your favor back here in May. No, excuse me, April. May was your good month. April. Back in April when justice was in the reverse. Maybe you're kind of feeling grieving a little bit more in June. Possibly it hits you that your marriage failed, or that your the law, whatever this justice was, the injustice back in April. Tell me about that. No. Tell me about that Five of Cups. Why is that here? Tell me about the Five of Cups. Why is that here? What does it represent? Why is the Five of Cups here? What are we mourning? What do we feel? Sorrow, guilt, shame, remorse over in the month of, okay, yeah. Some of you are mourning a connection. I don't know if it's this new one or what you let go of back here. You could be like regretting a choice. Like, not that it didn't go in the way that you had hoped back here, but maybe that it's just like it finally hits you. So you're grieving it a little bit more. Tell me about justice and the Four of Wands. What's that represent? Justice and the Four of Wands. Maybe the settlement didn't go in your favor here, and that's what you're sad about. Because you thought you were going to win that battle. Tell me about the Four of Wands and justice, please. 1, 2, and 3. So we have a Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here with the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe things have slowed down. Progress has come to a standstill. It's a condition or a thing that's ongoing. Maybe that's what you're sad about, that we can't just go ahead and get over it already or get past it. Tell me about justice. Tell me about justice, please, for, okay, Cancer, flowers, happiness. Give me something else. An exciting event. Okay, happiness over an exciting event. Maybe there was a marriage. I'll see. What is the Four? Tell me about the Four of Wands. Tell me about that Four of Wands. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Okay. Cracked cup. Okay. Yes, it's almost like you're happy, and you know you should be happy, but there's still some dissatisfaction. That's the one that came out and I'm taking. I'm going to see if anything else will come out. A cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. But here we have happiness and exciting events. So it's almost like you know you should be happy about something, but there's something that you're unhappy about. Oh, it could be, oh. Okay, we have Beau come out again. You are highly thought of. Why is, no. Oh, some of you may be dealing with past situations that have reared up to kind of rain on your parade. That's almost the energy I get here in the month of June. Something kind of rains on your parade. What should be a happy occasion is kind of not. Alright, now we have Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. You had one earlier that I put back up that said hidden secrets will harm you. So maybe someone is trying to rain on your parade in the month of June. Tell me, could be a woman. We just had that one flip out. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Why is that here? Tell me about the Five of Cups. Why is that here for Cancer for the month of June? The grapes just came out. I heard it through the grapevine. Like, so someone gossiping. Someone spreading. So a woman definitely could be involved here. You did have that card about an insincere or undependable friend. Tell me one more with that Five of Cups, please. No. Ow. It's just... family wishes come true. So something does go right for you here, but something else is going on outside of that that kind of disappoints you, hurts you, causes you grief. Alright, I think we're done here. It's not wanting to give me anything. Alright, moving on. It's almost like you should be celebrating, and you kind of are, but at the same time, something is kind of putting a stall. It's almost like it's trying to bring you down here in the month of June. It's not too terribly bad, but it does kind of overshadow what was really good there. Alright, for July, oops, we have the Chariot, so forward momentum, forward movement, possibly success, possibly travel. That's Cancer energy. That's your energy. So we're moving forward, we're progressing, we're elevating, we're ascending, we're making some type of, and with the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe we're getting back on track with this Ace of Wands. With the Page of Wands, this could be like picking up the mantle again, or this could be a new offer, a new exciting time or event, or tell me one more with the Page of Wands and the Chariot. One more, please, with the Page of Wands and the Chariot for Cancer for the month of July 2023. Tell me one more with the Page of Wands and the Chariot. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. It's almost like whatever this was, it's not going to hold you back, and that's kind of like the energy of this. You're not going to stop me energy. Hermit, Virgo energy there. Yeah, you know better. You know better. You're taking what you know and what you've found out and what you've realized, and you're moving forward. It's almost like I'm not gonna get held up in this energy anymore. Like, you're not gonna stand in the way of my success, of my progress. Whatever this was back here that was trying to slow you down, you're taking that energy and you're moving it forward. I just want to see what this Page of Wands is. Why is that here? What does it represent? Tell me about that Page of Wands. This could be like a new adventure. Tell me about that Page of Wands. Why is it here? What does it represent? 1, 2. Something that motivates or inspires you to get going again, get moving. 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's you understand the potential risks, the burden of this thing. This is like a burden of choice, though, with this Page of Wands. It's a risk we're willing to take, or it's consequences we're willing to chance, because it's worth it. Alright, so we're going to look at that Chariot. Ooh. Rat. Someone working against you behind your back. So this is the energy you're trying to leave. And I think you know who this person is. I think it's whoever was gossiping about your secrets. You might have found the rat. Tell me more about the Chariot, please. For Cancer, okay. Money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Yeah, this is what you're going towards. This rat is trying to work against you, whoever that is, friend, family member, co-worker, employee possibly. Somebody's trying to get in the way of your success, but you're not allowing this. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Tell me about the Page of Wands here in July 2023 for the sign of Cancer. Tell me about that Page of Wands. What is that? What does it represent? Why is it here? Okay. Yeah, I think this is you. Aries, or you could be dealing with an Aries, a stubborn, aggressive person. You're taking charge. You're taking charge of your life and the direction that you're wanting to go. I think you're being the stubborn, aggressive person, but it could be the person that's kind of trying to stand in your way. Tell me about the Hermit. Tell me about the Hermit, okay. First one came out, woman again. Oh, yeah, two come out. Pen, new job, career. Okay, so that could be what that is. And then Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. This is the person you're trying to leave behind. They're acting all kinds of stupid, trying to hinder your progress, and you're not allowing it. So in July, I see you're very driven. You have the energy and the desire. Alright, August. Your main energy is the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this is a need for truth, for only allowing truth. You know, the Queen of Swords is very logical. She keeps her heart safe because she has been hurt before. The Queen of Swords is the divorced, the widow. If you're a man, then still you're divorced or divorcee or widower. I don't know what you call the widower? I guess that's it. But being very perceptive, very logical, analyzing, being realistic. King of Swords. So we could have two people working together here to solve problems, problem solvers. Very communicative. Think about Judge. Aquarius energy here, Libra possibly, any air sign really. Making some kind of strong decision though in the month of August. Tell me about that. Tell me what's going on with the King and Queen of Swords. It can be a little bit cold, emotionally cold, detached, or distant. Oh my goodness, that again in the reverse. So Temperance again in the reverse. We had that earlier. I don't even remember where. Sagittarius energy there. It's like we're confronting something that was unfair. This could be the situation you were dealing with, a person that you were dealing with back here. This is where you full stop. It's like you turn around long enough to cut them off, to interrupt them, to call them out, to confront this. Tell me about this King and Queen of Swords. The Devil. Yeah, it's almost like this can't be avoided anymore. We have to take care of this. It's leeching from me, or it's causing me to, you know, lose my patience or lose my ability to heal. It's having a negative impact or a negative influence on me, whatever this is that we're wanting to deal with. It could be a very toxic person or situation, very unhealthy. Tell me, these two people, this two different energies, could be toxic for each other. This could be who you're confronting. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Tell me about that. No. Now you want to tell me. Tell me about that Queen of Swords, please. Yeah, this has to do with your happiness. That just came out. It's about your happiness, or at least your ability to be happy. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Tell me about that Queen of Swords, okay. And bread and purse come out. Bread came out first. Period of prosperity and abundance with purse. Pay attention to your finances. There could be a situation that is draining you of your finances and you have to attend to it. It could be like things that are draining your account. So you may be deciding here to cut off subscription services, things that aren't necessary. That could be a big theme in August. It's like, I don't need these. It's time to be serious and make some serious decisions, some logical, realistic decisions, money-wise. Tell me about that King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords here, please. Okay. Good luck just came out. Horseshoe. Tell me about the King of Swords. Why is that here? What does it represent? Why is it here? What does it represent, please? For Cancer in the month of August 2023. Tell me about the King of Swords. There we go. 2. Empty chairs. Someone is leaving your life. Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Okay, I'm keeping that one because that one is relevant to the Queen and the King, but really the Queen of Swords. It's like she, and Vulture. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Okay, so that makes sense too. So you may be deciding to cut someone out here, block them, or they may do that to you. But it's basically saying do not be tempted to agree to something that you can no longer deal with. Tell me about Temperance in reverse. Why is that here? What does it represent? Tell me about the Temperance in reverse, please. Alright, that's it. So the first one that came out was Torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. I feel like with that in the reverse, you can't, based on this person or the situation that you're attached to. Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. So this is kind of similar. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. So you're supposed to take a strong position here. It could come down to making hard decisions based on a person or a situation, but you know that it's toxic. You know that it can no longer be put off. It has to be dealt with. We are confronting, or we are being confronted with something that is wasteful, toxic, unhealthy, something like that in the month of August. In the month of September, our theme is the Three of Swords. So this is pain, sorrow, sadness, disappointment, heartbreak. The Page of Cups. I feel like this was maybe a promise or an offer that was made that disappointed you. Someone hurt you, hurt your feelings at the least. Alright, so we're going to see what that's about. One more with the Page of Cups and the Three of Swords. Someone hurt your feelings at the least. Or someone was not sincere here. Alright, the Wheel of Fortune. Something comes back around again. Here. Could be karmic, does not have to be. Alright, I gotta hurry. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why? What happened in September for Cancer? Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords pain, heartbreak, sorrow, disappointment, loss, grieving for the month of September? It could be because back here you made a choice to cut someone out, to block them. Tell me about, okay. Could be about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a boss, or a dad, or a father, maybe father of your kids. It could be about a job, a disappointing job, a job disappointed you. Tell me about that Page of Cups. I really don't have time for this. Tell me about that Page of Cups for Cancer. Month of September, okay. Yeah, it's about something coming back around. A choice or an action that was taken either by you, it doesn't have to be by you, but I think you face the consequences of either your own actions or someone else's in the month of September. Alright, tell me about the Three of Swords. Could be about finance. Danger, especially in money matters. It could be about somebody that was greedy, that took advantage of you, or took you for granted. Maybe laziness. Something about money matters is really disappointed you here. Barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So you feel some kind of disappointment when it comes to love, money, or goals, maybe all three. Tell me about this Page of Cups. Oh, no, don't you dare. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, by the way. We have Taurus, strong Taurus. Also Sagittarius with the wheel, but that's any of the fixed signs. Tell me about that Page of Cups. Why is that here? What does it represent? Tell me about that Page of Cups. Okay. Shit, what'd I say? Somebody greedy. Beware of greed. Someone acting stupidly again, or someone behaving stupidly. So it could have been dumb choices when it came to investing in something, maybe your own investment or someone else's. Maybe somebody has a gambling problem. We do have the wheel here. Could be literally someone has a gambling problem. We did have the Devil come out. Disappointment in a friend or lover. So someone does disappoint you here, especially when it comes to financial matters. Broken bridge. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, yeah. Okay, so September is a hard month. Great personal sorrow. It could have been a risky business endeavor that you made or someone else made, and it impacts your future. It's showing up in September. I think it happened before, and now this is the consequence. Facing the consequences of your own actions or someone else's in the month of September, especially when it comes to finance. October, we have, the King of Pentacles again, back here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is about business, this is about being able to provide. The Ten of Cups, so you could take on a role of a provider here. Being more resourceful, working harder. With the King of Pentacles, with the Ten of Cups, this is about happiness, emotional fulfillment. Could be about a family. Tell me one more with the Ten of Cups and the King of Pentacles, please. For Cancer for the month of October 2023. One more with the Ten of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Okay, they want my light. So we have the Three of Swords coming back out with the Eight of Pentacles. I think you're working through your problems here. You're fixing the damage that was done. You're taking on responsibility of this. Okay. In the month of October, you are taking charge of this. You're being responsible, stepping up. I'm not gonna clarify because I'm running out of time here. Tell me about that Ten of Pentacles. Yep, that's what it is. Getting back to the basics. We're getting rid of all the unnecessary noise, chatter, distraction, and we're working from the ground, well, not from the ground up. You didn't, maybe you did. Maybe you did lose everything. But you're not sitting in your sorrow. You're taking charge here. Tell me about that Ten of Cups. Some of you may take on more hours, get a secondary job, do a side hustle. Club just came out, but I'm going to put it back up. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. I think you're standing strong, though, against that with the King of Pentacles. Tell me about the Three. Tell me about that Three of Swords. Why is that here? What does it represent? It's like you're working hard to get out of the hole that was dug. Whether you dug it or someone else did. Tell me about that Three of... for some of you, you might have to find a new job. We have Dark Woman coming out again. Now we have Man, so this could be a thing between a man and a woman. Teapot also came out. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Okay. Tell me about that Three of Swords, please. Why is it here? What does it represent? If my camera dies, I am so sorry. Alright, there we go. This one. Success assured with good plans and hard work, which is exactly what that Eight of Pentacles is. The Eight of Pentacles is about working very hard, being diligent, being determined. And I think that's the energy of October. You're facing something head on. You're digging your heels in, and you're getting to work to fix whatever happened back here. So let's look at what the hell. Oh, this is the last one. Okay, so for the month of November, we have the Sun, which is very good energy. Leo, success, joy, liberation, freedom, things being illuminated. With the Knight of Pentacles, great. So we gain back what we lost. We gain back momentum. We gain back our Nine of Pentacles, which you had. It's that card that works towards becoming an Empress. So I think you're able to repair the damage that was done. Tell me about that Nine of Pentacles and the Sun, please. One more. For Cancer for the month of November 2023. We're in a much better position here. Tell me one more with the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles for Cancer for the month of November. We'll do 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. So this is a transition kind of thing where we understood we took a hit, we took a loss, but we recovered. This is about recovery. The Sun again. Wow, Leo. So you find a way back to where you needed to be. You find the right path again. It's like it got dark for a little bit and you lost your way, but with this, and by November, you find the path again. You're no longer lost in the woods. You're out in the open. Alright, so very, very good energy here in the month of November. This is a complete recovery. Perched bird, waiting for news, package, or letter. I think you receive it with the Sun. Whatever you were waiting for, whatever you were working towards. This is where you gain some kind of success or victory. We did have Dagger come out. Fear, worries, tense situations. I think, yeah, this... You were worried about this. With the Sun, though, I feel like it kind of... everything is illuminated in a way that you know you can restore. Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Like I said, you're not... it's so weird. You're not stuck in the forest anymore. You found a clear path. I'm kind of getting like a Hansel and Gretel energy from your reading, if I'm being quite honest. Go, if you're not familiar with the story, your year seems to be a Hansel and Gretel story. Tell me about that 9, where the stepmother convinced the father of the 2 children to leave them out in the woods, but the kids made it back. caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. You feel that a good change, a positive change is coming. That butterfly was very strong to me. It's a energy of change, of, what's that damn word? Metamorphosis. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Tell me about the Six of Swords, please, for the month of November 2023 for Cancer. Yep. You know what you need to do and you're doing it. Peacock. Beware of great pride. I don't feel that one as strongly. That's why I kept shuffling, but Boot came out. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Alright, so you're going to have to work a little bit harder to make up lost time, lost energy, what have you. But you went from caterpillar to butterfly, so I think you find success here in the month of November, as long as you work towards it, which it does look like you are doing and do. There may be a need to watch your ego, because the sun can talk about ego. We can be blinded by our ego sometimes. I think that's the only danger there in November. Alright, so the main theme, takeaway, energy of, and I know these are all over the place, but of the whole year, from December 2022 to November of next year, is the King of Cups and the Fool. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Fool is Aries, Pisces, but mainly Aquarius energy. So be willing to try new things. Be open and receptive to trying new things. And the Three of Pentacles. Don't be afraid to work with others. You need to be open and receptive to the idea of teamwork. You have a strong foundation that you're working from. Be clear, honest, sincere, genuine, authentic. And as long as you're following your authentic self and your authentic path, like as long as you're letting that lead with your heart. But I also think with that Three of Pentacles, that represents not being afraid to ask for help, not being afraid to get involved and allow other people to be involved. As far as, you know, support groups and systems and co-workers, like be open to working with others, but don't try to take it all on your own shoulders here. But not staying stuck with the Fool energy. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross came out. Maybe you need to watch your own ego. Be kind. Even when you're dealing with a person that's not. Tell me about that King of Cups, please. Alright. So I'm just flipped. Grapes. Time to go out and have fun. Yeah. I feel like you're not supposed to allow anything to keep you stuck. Especially when it comes to being disappointed by someone or something. It's time to open yourself. Be receptive. Allow yourself to, you know, branch out. Tell me about the Fool. Now is the year for change, positive change. You just have to be brave enough and trust yourself enough, which I do think you do later on in next year. You do step out. Well, I'd say mid-year actually is when it really starts. Tell me about that Fool. Man came out. Tell me about the Fool. Clarify the Fool. Alright. Pay attention to your health. So don't neglect your health. Don't overindulge either. Watch out for overindulging. I said no. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Watch out for the people that you surround yourself with. Make sure that they're the right kind of people. do have some kind of connection that is disappointing. A wish will not be granted. Romance is in the air. But I think it's a gift in a sense. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Okay. The most difficult part of a situation is over. I'm going to keep that. These just all kind of flopped out, messy. So I think whatever difficulties you face, this is the year where we kind of overcome them. But you do need to pay attention to your health. You do need to go out and have fun. Anything else on the Fool there? Anything else on the Fool? Let me know in the comments section if you enjoyed this, if it did resonate for your, what's going on here. Like, share, subscribe if you did enjoy it and want to see future content. I thank you everybody who dropped in or stayed. All the support helps, and I appreciate it. Anything else on the Fool? My camera might die while I'm trying to get one more. Tell me about the Fool. Be careful of drinking too much, especially wine. Some of you, drinking wine might be a problem. Or you might be dealing with someone that, possibly an older woman. We have cane and older woman. So for some of you, you may be dealing with an older woman that has a cane. Very literal. But maybe some of you, you need to eat better or take care of yourself better, because you might start seeing some things that manifest physically for you if you don't take care of your health. So hip problems, joint problems, maybe drink more, if you're a woman, drink more calcium, especially if you have been pregnant. Take care of your body, basically. This might be the year where you notice more, where you feel older. Not necessarily that you are, and the best way to get in front of that is to take care of your health, your body. All right. Other than that, Cancer, I feel like this really, a good year overall. You're gonna have a couple months that are gonna really kind of break you down, try to tear you down. But I think ending at November, we didn't go all the way, but this really lightens up a lot and ends on a really high note, so that's good. I hope you all enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you next time. Enjoy your weekend, and yeah, bye.